Good morning, everybody. Coffee time is back. Wasn't here last Sunday because I had to work nights. All right. If you're on the YouTube page, I will check comments there as well. I'm actually looking more at my Facebook page. It's on my page right now. I got word that we're going to actually start to cross-post coffee time starting up soon once we get some things taken care of. And it will actually be part of the WAFF 48 Facebook page. I will still probably get comments from this page, but I'll have to monitor all three, and that will be difficult. But I'm excited about it. Should get more people in for coffee time. It's great. Seems like we got something good going on here, so maybe we'll get like a sponsor for it and get something like maybe a coffee bistro place to like sponsor it or something. It'll be really fun. I tried to get that at my last job. They didn't listen to me. So I'm excited about it. Speaking of coffee, and yep, that's my face on the coffee mug. Thank you, Brad Travis, for the best Christmas gift ever. Big weekend for all groundhogs and possums and crocodiles and chickens and whatever prognosticators there are out there, as it's a big weekend. And I love Groundhog Day. A lot of meteorologists don't. They like take it almost offensive that people believe a groundhog. Hey, if you believe a groundhog can give the correct forecast for the next 6 weeks, then you can do what you want. That's fantastic. But I will say this, is Puxatawny Phil or Buckeye Chuck or I don't think Pierre C. Shadow even exists anymore. But nonetheless, all these groundhogs that make this bold prediction, it's fun. That's what it's supposed to be. It gets everybody talking about weather, which is the most important part. It's awesome. For like all morning tomorrow when we track Puxatawny Phil making the bold prediction of whether it's early spring or winter for 6 more weeks, when the calendar already says 6 more weeks of winter. It's fun. I mean, it's a big festival and it's an event, and it gets people talking about weather, which is so awesome. But make sure my mic's on. So yesterday, Matthew was down covering Sand Mountain Sam and Boaz. They had to move, speaking of excitement, right? They had to move the event to a bigger venue to accommodate more people because everyone down in Boaz was going, you know. So turnout yesterday was good, even with the rainfall. But Sand Mountain Sam boldly said early spring. And when you look at the forecast for the next couple of days, might be onto something. We got some spring-like temperatures headed our way as we go into, especially tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and even Wednesday and Thursday. But looking at the big picture, we may take mild temperatures into about the middle part of February, but for all you cold fans out there that love the chilly temperatures, and I'm not going to say snow, I'm just going to say chilly temperatures, it looks like at the end of the month we get hit with some more in the way of some colder air where temperatures will only be in the 40s for daytime highs. So February can be weird. It can have like these really warm days, but still have some very chilly days, and I think that's what we'll have a combination of as we go into the month of February. All right. Let me go ahead and check YouTube. Good. All right, live look at the outside right now. As you see it in the shoals, not so bad. I'm going to turn the camera a little bit, though. There's a couple things I want to check out first off. So the shoals has had the least amount of fog this morning, and I'm already excited to see all this sunshine. I really thought this was going to take a lot longer. But right now, it looks good in the shoals. 41 degrees, no problems whatsoever, looking good. Now, not all locations have been fortunate. This is East Limestone right now, and I have the camera looking at blue sky. When I go down, plenty of sunshine. But if you look off at the horizon, you see still some fog. There's still some evidence of some fog in East Limestone. So what happens is, we had that burst of rain last night. What that did was that second round of rain saturated the ground and made it very wet. When temperatures cooled, that air starts to condensate and you get fog. And the fog was near zero visibility for a big chunk of the Tennessee Valley this morning. It was pretty bad. But what you do is, to alleviate fog, you have to warm the air up, dry the air out, and eventually the fog will burn off. And that's what the sunshine does, and that's what we have. Sunshine will burn the fog off and eventually increase the visibility across the area. The current visibilities have already improved from this morning. Even though you still see some zeros on there, the fog bank across the Tennessee Valley was a lot larger coverage-wise this morning. It's gotten better, but it will take some time for some of the foggiest areas to get into some clear conditions. We'll get there all eventually, though. Gunnersville, you can see the layer of fog on the water, right? But you see the sunshine, too. That tells me that the sun's shining and it's going to start to burn the fog off. I couldn't even see the Parkway an hour ago. Big improvement here. Still see the fog in the distance, but see more of the Parkway, and it looks actually pretty nice. Decatur really didn't have much fog, at least at the bridge. But remember, Pryor Field is where they get their observations from at the airport. So it said less than 1 mile, and I imagine outside of the city of Decatur, like east and north and west, especially if you're driving to Danville or if you're driving towards the exit by Greenbrier, I imagine it was pretty foggy. And in Madison, still solid fog. But look at all the blue sky. It's just waiting. It's just about to happen. And once it does and it pops, the fog will dissipate quickly. And I'm already excited to see sunshine, which is pretty awesome. So it's just it's a location thing. It's just how it is. There it is in Huntsville. That's a beautiful look in Huntsville. That sums it up perfectly. Blue on the horizon, fog at the surface. Edward says, the fog was insane this morning. Yes, it was. I just went off on. Fog was pretty crazy. It got bad fast, Edward. I mean, a lot of zeros out there this morning. And the visibility to the point where you probably, if you were driving, couldn't even see like the own front of your own car. Like, it was pretty crazy. Hi, Alyssa Ann, good to see you on. I hope all is well up in beautiful New England. And good morning to you. Hi, Jamie from beautiful Virginia. I promise there are people from the Tennessee Valley that are on this as well. Vacation, Valerie. Good morning, Jeff, and everyone. Beautiful sunrises for some beautiful places. Yeah. You know, the areas that didn't have the fog, and Vacation Valerie is right on with this, it was absolutely stunning at some of the looks this morning. But for areas that had the dense fog, it was impossible to see. So it wasn't quite the same for everybody this morning. Very different from east to west and north to south. Brenda says, it's beautiful in Morgan City. May have been foggy earlier, but not now. Looks to be the start of a beautiful day. And I think so too. I'm, again, very excited to see this much blue sky. I figured we'd have a little bit more in the way of some cloud cover to deal with, but that is not the case right now. So that's good. I'm on the YouTube page, and I think it's Deanna. It says, hi, Huntsville. Hello to you. Thank you for watching on the YouTube page. It's awesome. I try to monitor the comments there. I've been trying to do better. All right, I'm going to go fast forward a little bit more to your graphics. Afternoon planner, by the time the fog burns off and get in the sunshine, we got 50s today, 40s tonight, clear conditions. Looks pretty good. Going to the day on Sunday. How about a little warmer for all the groundhogs out there? Mid to upper 60s. 70 Monday and Tuesday. Again, it's going to be a very trendy pick with the way the forecast is setting up for much of the United States for the first couple of days of February, that all the prognosticators that make their predictions are probably going to go early spring, because it's not usually the groundhog that makes the prediction, it's the people surrounding the groundhog. And they're going to see all these warm air temperatures the next couple of days and go like, woohoo, go early spring, we got it right. And then the bottom drops out at the end of February. But that's what it's all about. It gets everybody talking about the weather, which is what makes Groundhog Day the best day of the year. Vacation Valerie, the hostess with the mostest. Jamie saying hello. Hi, Judy. She says, I have none in Valley Head. I'm assuming, Judy, you mean fog, and that's good. You don't want fog. Or maybe you mean none in sunshine. I don't know. But if you're saying that there's no fog in Valley Head, that's good, because that means you can see, which is fantastic. Other areas haven't been so fortunate. I got to show you a really cool picture. So a couple things I want to show you. First off, Matthew King did a fantastic job covering Sand Mountain Sam yesterday. Got to hold Sand Mountain Sam and was there for the bold prediction yesterday. And just a quick reminder to everybody, crawfish season has started. And what's really cool is our very own Claudia got herself some crawfish yesterday. She was talking about some of the places that you can get it. If you're not into crawfish, you're disgusted. But if you love crawfish, crawfish season is here. And that's a sure sign that warmer temperatures are on their way as well. Hence the beautiful conditions we have for the next couple of days. And I was really jealous that Claudia got into some crawfish yesterday. I didn't even know they was available yet. She's got like an inside scoop or something. It's kind of crazy. Jamie says, Hazel is doing much better. Yesterday she was up laughing and playing with toys. It's so nice to see the baby up and around. That's awesome. Good for you, Jamie. That's great. My dad's on. Hey, Jeff, I'm here with you now. I'm watching you. Good morning. Hi, Dad. He posted 3 minutes ago. Dad, I see your comment, and I raise you a comment back. What's going on? Hi, Sharon. Good to see you. She said, good morning, Jeff. Hope you're all doing well and your fur babies. They're doing well. Thank you. I also have a third fur baby now. I have Providence Phil in the house. He's sitting here with me. He's ready to make his bold prediction tomorrow, too. Drinking his coffee with us. It's a big day tomorrow. Groundhogs are like stressed out the night before. There's a ton of them, too. It's not just like Punxsutawney Phil is the one everybody knows about, but there's other areas that do other things. Like Connecticut has Chuckles. Mass has like Miss Sue or Miss Ann. Long Island has Staten Island Chuck. And then there's Sir Wally something in North Carolina. But some of these groundhogs that used to be really famous like 5 years ago have retired because there's a big controversy on whether the safety of the groundhog is being met. So some of the groundhog festivities, not quite as numerous as they were maybe 5 years ago, but there's still a few locations that do it. And whether it's a possum or, as I said, a chicken or whatever, or a crocodile, I think somewhere in Florida does a crocodile. I think somewhere in Texas does too. It doesn't matter. It means that everybody's having a good time and enjoying the weather talk. As long as no animals are hurt. I mean, I don't know that part. That's a whole nother section. But. Sharon says hi. Brenda says hi. Good morning. Are you back from vacay? Talking to Vacation Valerie. She is. She better be, because she's doing my taxes for me on Monday. If not, I have to drive a long way to find her. 50s today, 60s Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 70. The showers on Wednesday, Thursday. Try to explain what's going to happen, and I'm doing better with my hands because I like to talk with my hands. There's a frontal boundary. It's going to drape itself right over the area, right? At this time, it looks like it's going to stay north of the Tennessee Valley. What does that mean for you at home? It means it brings some showers and maybe a few rumbles of thunder into the area. It doesn't look like it's going to go south of us, though. It's going to stay north, and that's a big part of the forecast because original thinking was that it was going to go south of the area, clear the area, and usher in some cooler temperatures for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and keep us dry. Right now, the forecast models today keep it north, which means that we may have to extend those 70-degree temperatures for Friday and Saturday, and then when the back edge of this thing moves through, drop the temperatures on Sunday, and then we'll be back in the 50s. But it just depends on where that front sets up. If it stays to the north, we'll be able to extend the 70-degree days on Friday and Saturday. If it slips south, we'll have to cool them off. For now, kind of went middle ground. I put 60s and just said, let's see what happens kind of thing, okay? Right now, I don't think that it's a big severe weather event, but the day that I would keep an eye on, some people telling me Wednesday and Thursday, I don't think that's the day. I think the day we got to keep an eye on is Sunday. That would be the day when there could be a part of the day next Sunday, depending on the timing of the front, where it could be like 50s in northwest Alabama and still like 70s in southeastern portions of our viewing area, still northern Alabama. But like Gunnersville could be like 72 and Waterloo could be like 52. Depends on when the front passes through, but that's what some of the forecast models are spitting out for Sunday. And that's going to be your big change in temperature, not so much Wednesday and Thursday, especially if that front stays north. So I hope that helps. Hey, Darlene Eschman in the house. I have a big party to go to tonight, and it will be with Darlene and Rick. I can't wait to hang out. I'm bringing cigars. Let's go. I'm not going to divulge where the party is, but I'm looking forward to it. Vacation Valerie says, hi to my dad. Dad, say hi to Vacation Valerie. She's really cool. Sharon, Amanda, what's up? Hello and happy early spring. I know, right? Amanda, I think Sam Mountain Sam might have been on to something here. I don't know. I'm just saying. Pretty cool. Very cool, actually. Judy says, no sun. Yep, no sun. You'll get sun eventually. Give it some time. It's not going to happen until the afternoon, Judy. You got to wait. It's going to be a little bit of a trial in patience today. Now, some areas are very fortunate. You can see the sunshine behind me, and that's fantastic in East Limestone. But if you don't live in East Limestone, like Judy, who lives in Valley Head, probably kind of bummed out. But you should get there soon. Probably in the afternoon, especially in Valley Head. Valley Head, Mentone, Lookout Mountain area, probably going to take the longest to get in the sunshine today. But I think eventually you'll get there. And you'll probably get into a lot of sunshine tomorrow. It turns out to be a pretty nice weekend. And those of you who are already in the sunshine and not dealing with the fog or any kind of cloudiness, it's already pretty nice. So enjoy. Don't get nervous, Jeff. I got my eye on you. Thanks, Dad. Appreciate that. Scornful eye of my father watching me. I see you, Dad. Here's Puxatawny Phil, everybody. Just, hello. Big day for Puxatawny Phil tomorrow. Big day for Providenceville. I just called him Puxatawny. He's Providenceville. And Puxatawny Phil and Providenceville, they are on speed dial. So I imagine that Providenceville here will probably be calling his best friend and saying, hey, bro, what you got for the forecast tomorrow? What's your prediction? And he says, well, you know, I see these 70-degree temperatures in your area coming up like next week. Why don't we go early spring? And that's how they decide. Yeah. So the secret is out. That's how I get my forecast. So Jamie says, today's retail therapy day with hubby, so I'm looking forward to it all. Great. After the rain yesterday, do some shopping. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Good thing I kept that. I'm so glad I kept the rain in the forecast for yesterday evening. So I said, it's rain, then some sun in the afternoon, but watch out in the evening because they're going to probably get some more showers. It was more than showers. It was just solid rain came down. But on that note, overall, the rain totals yesterday were actually pretty decent. And I know a lot of times in the winter, we don't talk about drought conditions very much. We focus on more like spring and summer. But the drought conditions are improving greatly. And I would imagine with the next update on Thursday, the drought monitor graphic will actually show even more improvements, which will be nice. You never want to go into spring and summer, which can be dicey when it comes to rainfall, and go in there to the point where you're behind already. That can just lead to like exceptional drought, which is what we had last year, right? We check the visibility map again. Just keep an eye on the fog, just hanging out, having coffee with you, doing my thing. Got nowhere to be anytime soon, except a nap. A little sleepy today. Vacation Valerie talking to Amanda. Jamie says, Claudia is so stinking cute. Claudia's awesome. I'm a big fan of Matthew King and Claudia. Yeah. Very big fan. It's actually really cool working the weekends because it's so chill. It's just fun to get along. You got to watch him close. Whatever. Come on. I'm a good boy. Shannon talking to everybody. Stan, my good friend. Stan Barbie. Good morning, Jeff and everyone. Got a little bit of rain. 1.13 yesterday. 4.7 for the month of January. And we closed the book on January and February. Today starts a new month. Stan, I appreciate your rain updates. That's a solid rain for you yesterday, over an inch, which is good. And I've been thinking about you, my friend, and I appreciate talking to you on the text, through the messenger, back and forth, and I'm wishing you all the very best as we go into the week ahead, my friend. But thank you for the updates. Good stuff. Good stuff. Vacation Valley says, it did rain a bunch yesterday. I didn't realize it was so much. Yeah, we picked up about an inch. The forecast models pretty much were spitting out about a half an inch to an inch, but what tipped the scale was when we had that burst of rain in the evening, and that's where we ended up going up and over 1 inch, which when you're in drought conditions, it's not a bad thing. All right, let's take a little camera tour again. I want to see where we're at fog-wise. Vacation Valerie, I'm already planning the next vacation. Oh, she is. She's Jamie with a microphone says temps in the 60s. Hey, yeah, we might even hit 70 here. We got crazy stuff going on. Shoals look good. Not too foggy there. Wilson Dam, water looks calm. Hardly any wind today whatsoever. Just a slight north wind at like 5 miles an hour. So the water, the Tennessee River will look, the Tennessee River will look like glass. East Limestone, simply breathtaking with all the blue sky you have. As Judy said, she doesn't have any sunshine in Valley Head, but you make a drive off to the west, you get into some sunshine pretty quickly. Even in Gunnersville, it's bright. Still some fog on the water, but it's already cleared up. And in Huntsville, absolutely awesome compared to where it was at an hour ago when I couldn't even see the highway. It was epically bad. Decatur, beautiful, calm, the water still. Temperatures already in the mid-40s, and that's nice. And in Madison, the fog that we just looked at when we started the Facebook Live, and I could not see the highway, you warm the temperatures up a little bit, you dry the air out a little bit, and then boom, you can see 565 just like that. Looks good. Athens, you've been pretty much sunny all day so far. Since the sun came up, it's been pretty bright, a few clouds, but overall not bad. Still a little bit socked in there in Huntsville. I can see the highway now, though. I see cars moving, so that's a good sign. And we're getting there. It's baby steps, everybody. Baby steps. When you have a rainy Friday and you get into the weekend, if you can just get into some sunshine throughout the morning and take that step to get into a little bit better conditions by the afternoon, it turns out to be okay, right? Sometimes it takes a little longer than others, and it could be frustrating if you're that last area to get into sunshine by noon or 1 o'clock. You'll be like, but you'll get there soon. It just takes a little time. Take a little time. It's a song. Darlene says, no oysters, but we have shrimp for the partay. I'll eat some shrimp. I like this. I'm excited I got the invite, to be honest with you. I can't not wait. Jamie says, Jeff's dad. I'm Jeff's psycho friend. Jamie, you're not a psycho friend. Friend, not a psycho friend. Dad, meet Jamie. Jamie, meet Dad. Sharon says, a fly on the wall, question mark. Nobody ever wants to be a fly on the wall when I'm working. So, Tweety, what are you doing? So Tweety always lets me know what the day, like the national day is. It's Baked Alaska Day. Has anybody ever had Baked Alaska? I have. It's good. Yeah. It's very good. That sounds like fun. Last night for me was scallops, bacon, shrimp bacon over fettuccine with tomatoes. And I actually cooked last night. I had a good friend stop by the house and made dinner. I haven't entertained in a long time, so this was big. And we all had dinner, and I made it myself. A little garlic, I had a little beautiful appetizer charcuterie board. I did it with some raspberries and blackberries, and I'd say the pasta came out good. I would have added a little bit more scampi butter, but other than that, it was pretty good. But I was pretty full. Amanda says, spring cleaning everything. Oh, look at you go, Amanda. Let me go ahead and feed off your energy because that is not what I'm doing today. I did clean the last 2 days because I had company coming over, so I guess I kind of spring cleaned before the spring feel, but nonetheless, that's not a bad idea. I was so tempted to go out in the garden. Like, I'm thinking to myself, okay, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 60 to 70. Maybe I'll go clean up some of the stuff in the gardens or work on my like walkway with the rocks. I might do that. I'm not sure how I feel yet about that, but I love the fact that I have the option to do that in February when I couldn't even think about it until April when I worked in New England. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Vacation Valerie, I actually have 3 in the works, really 4. That's through next January. Look at you go. You're Vacation Valerie for a reason. I mean, you are VV. I mean, we call you VV for short. At least I do, because I'm lazy and don't want to say the entire name. Amanda, I believe Jamie was referring to the Macarena version of your forecast. Yes, yes, yes. Clouds and sunshine in the forecast for tomorrow. I still know it, which is so embarrassing that I can still recite that. And it was like Christina and I did that with us like 2020, 19 on air. It went viral. It was pretty funny actually, but stations picked it up and played it on their stations. And yeah. I don't know what day of the year it was, but I know that I never forgot the forecast for that day because I still sing the same version, which is pretty embarrassing. I know, I'm not singing. I sang it. I did. I was trying to ignore it. I didn't want to sing it. I sang the line for you. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Jamie says, yeah, he knows. Eileen, good to see you on. Eileen Smith. Thank you for stopping by for coffee time. I appreciate it. Happy Saturday to you. And good to see you on. Suzanne Tucker's in the house. Good morning. Good morning to you, Suzanne. Providence Phil says good morning as well. Good morning. I don't know why that voice comes out, but he's got this weird high-pitched voice he does. Sharon, I hope you all enjoy this beautiful day. I have things to do before my tiredness hits me. Hey, you take a nap in the afternoon. I understand. And, thank you for wishing everybody a beautiful day. I got nap written all over Jeff today. I'm definitely napping. I don't know when yet, though. I haven't figured that part out yet. You have to reboot. My comments are freezing, and I'm not getting comments. Oh, no. Hi, Lloyd Wynn. Good morning. Thank you for stopping by. It's a great last name because you're always winning. I like that. Thank you for stopping by Coffee Time. Appreciate that. Good stuff. Check the stream. 1 comment. There's never any comments on the stream, which is okay because I forget to check it, so it's okay. Sharon says, I was talking about your dad watching you. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, sometimes, it's hard for me to put the comment with what it was about in the first place, especially since I'm so absent-minded, but thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that, Sharon. And don't worry about the freezing comments. I will say this is I was not here last Sunday because I worked night, and I had not done a coffee time since last Sunday. But I felt like the other day, I felt like last Saturday when I did it, I felt like the feed wasn't working correctly, like it was really slow. For me, seeing comments, at least here. I don't know if it's like that for everybody, but I feel like the connection was a little slow. But I checked the connection speed on our streaming service here where we have this connection and how we do it. And it's 100%. So from my end, I don't know why I wasn't seeing comments, but it was very frustrating last Saturday because I couldn't see anything. I was trying to read what you all were typing, and I couldn't read it. So right before your very eyes, that fog bank is actually starting to improve quickly. So I know there's still some zeros and there's some red on that visibility graphic, but it's getting better and better quickly. And I do think by 9:30, it should just about be out. And since I see so much sunshine out there and blue sky, I'm feeling pretty confident that even if there's still a few clouds out there, it should turn out to be a pretty decent day and enjoy. East Limestone still looks good. Plenty of sunshine. Gunnersville, I can see the bridge now. I couldn't see that moments ago. Huntsville, what fog? Couldn't even see the parkway this morning on air. Decatur's been really nice all day since morning. Madison, fog, gone. Poof, just like that. It wasn't really a poof. It was more like a poof. Took a while. I did that on air this morning. It was so embarrassing. Athens, plenty of sunshine for you. And in Huntsville, getting better and better. I can see the highway even more so. So that's good. So it takes a little while, but we'll get there. I'm just happy to see the sunshine. I felt like we had a good chance for sun today. And, yeah. Should be all right. pop your 10-day up so you can see that really quick. If you have any questions, just ask. Number one question I was getting the other day was, I was talking about the warm temperatures for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I told you this already. Is number one, you could tell the people who really like winter, and they like snow, and they feel annoyed that it's going to be this warm. And they're all they kind of can get a little nasty. You know, that's what we do in TV world. We take shots from people. They're like, why don't you go ahead and cool the temperatures and make it feel like winter like it's supposed to? Well, if I had that power, I would probably have a much higher pay because I wouldn't be working here. I'd be doing things like predicting futures that are so different. Like I'd be so perfect at it. Like I don't have that power is what I'm trying to say. My point is just because it's a little warm for a couple of days to start the month of February, it doesn't mean it's going to be like that all the way to the end. There's still some time for cold temperatures. I mean, our last freeze and frost here, I think the freeze is end of March, frost is like April, but nonetheless, there's still time for cold temperatures. I mean, it's not going to just quickly warm up this early February and stay that way. There's still going to be times when the winter people are going to be able to enjoy the winter-like temperatures. I don't know about snow, but definitely winter temperatures. It happens. Vacation Valerie says, I am back. Had to restart the phone and see what to fix things. Yeah, I don't know if it's a feed or anything else. My comments were a little slow last Saturday, though, so that might be it. And I don't have a lot of reactions like I usually do, too. And last week was really odd. Usually the views on the Facebook Live was over 6,000 by the end of the day. It's crazy. Awesome. And last week it was 300. It was really weird. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I messed something up. Sometimes with Facebook, you never know. Sometimes on Facebook, it's I don't know, a bad algorithm day and you just don't get anybody. That happened in the Providence one too, a lot. Sometimes it wasn't connected. It was really weird. Anyway. All right. I am going to get out of here. It is a day that I actually have some things to do before the big party tonight that I'm going to, which I'm excited about. But I do have some errands to run during the day. I got some things I got to do. So I'm going to leave you now. Chelsea is in tonight. I am back tomorrow morning. It's a normal weekend shift. Jeff Chelsea this week, Saturday and Sunday. And we'll be probably tomorrow morning when you join us bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at 5 a.m. We'll be tracking not only the beautiful weather day. We won't have any fog in the morning tomorrow. It should be really nice from start to finish. And we will probably be keeping an eye on Puxatawny Phil and checking in with some live shots from there. I think sunrise there is 7:24, so that would put it 6:24 for us. And that would be during our morning show. So we'll find out what Puxatawny Phil's bold prediction is going to be. Bye, Stan. I'll see you. Have a good day. Everybody have a fantastic Saturday. Vacation Valley. I will get my tax information done for you. I promise. Before I see you on Monday. And have a great day and a good weekend. Warmer tomorrow. Nice today. Even for you, Judy. Valley Head. You'll get there soon. Some sunshine eventually. And everybody have a good Saturday and a good start to your weekend.